post on TikTok and make money with it, it was definitely the best decision I've made so far. Like I used to think that posting 3 videos a day was like so much. And now I'm like, if I don't post at least like 6 to 10 videos a day, then I'm like, bro, I'm falling behind. I had a gym account where I'd post like just videos of me flexing back in like 2022. And I built a decent following and I quit because all my friends were like making fun of me. So I just quit it. This last month, I made,
Damn. All right, Dev. Thanks for joining, man.
oh, what's up, dude?
Just coming off a 23K month, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I just think this would be cool to get you on, kind of talk about your story, how long you've been doing it. I know your story is pretty cool. When you started, you literally had no social media experience. So before we get into like this past month, let's go back to like when you started, give a little background about yourself, what you were doing at the time, etc.
Yeah, for sure. So my name is Devin, 23 from Dallas, Texas. And before TikTok Shop, I had tried to do high ticket sales. I tried to do drop shipping. I tried to do social media marketing. Like if you name it, I've pretty much tried to do it all online. Everything other than like posting videos and making money online. And so I just came across TikTok Shop, I think in like mid 2024. I mean, back then I was like, dude, there's no way I would ever do that. Like no way that I'd ever post videos online and try and make money because like I mean the most social media experience that I had before TikTok Shop was posting my yearly Instagram posts. Like
Right.
I had talked to a camera. I had never done social media. I was never big into social media. And so I think just over the months, I kind of saw like a bunch of people making crazy money with it. And I was like, okay, like what's the worst that could happen? Like if I make a bunch of money with it, but I'm getting made fun of or people think it's corny or whatever, does it really matter? Because I mean, my life is changing. And so
Yeah.
other people that make fun of you or whatever, they just don't really get it. And so you just can't really care about those people. It's going to happen, but it is what it is.
What would you say now about that though? Because I think a lot of people are, that's like one of the biggest barriers for people in the beginning. Like every onboarding call I hop on with people, they're like, I'm not showing my face. And I'm like, you're not as big of a deal as you think. Like no one really actually, like, what do you think now? Like you've been doing it for a while, you've made a lot of money. Is it really as bad as you like perceive it to be?
Not at all. Not at all. I trust me, I used to be like the most, I cared so much about what other people thought about me.
Oh,
I'd never,
wow. I would never think that.
yeah, no, I literally cared the most. I actually did have I had a gym account where I'd post like just videos of me flexing back in like 2022. And I was doing it for like 3 months and I built a decent following and I quit because all my friends were like making fun of me. So I just quit it. Eventually I was like, okay, I'm gonna try TikTok Shop. But when I tried TikTok Shop, I took like 2 weeks and I blocked literally every if you go to my account, there's like 300 accounts blocked on my
That's
TikTok.
great. Still?
Still, yeah, still. I don't care anymore. Like
Oh, yeah, yeah.
now that I'm making money with it, I could go and unblock them, but I don't feel like taking the time to go and unblock everybody.
I did not know that, bro.
Oh yeah, dude, I used to care so much. It was crazy. But I mean, you don't realize how much it doesn't matter until you actually start doing it. Because
Yeah,
once you
agreed.
start doing it, you realize like, oh wait, if I post a video and it flops, then that just means nobody sees it. And if I post a video and it goes viral, then people are gonna see it, but you're gonna make money. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's like a win-win. There's like I mean, you have nothing to lose, but it's so hard to realize that until, like you said, until you just do it.
There's no way to like conceptualize that until you actually start posting.
Agree. Yeah, I agree. We can say all these things, like give all these mindset things, but you just got to freaking do it. All right, talk about like when you started, how it was when you started, what you thought then versus what you understand now. You know what I mean? Like when did you start posting?
I posted my first video February 22nd of this
Wow, good
year.
memory. Okay, so how was it when you started? Was it fucking scary? You know what I mean? Like, what'd you think?
It was definitely scary. I definitely had like I used to think that posting 3 videos a day was like so much and stuff like that. And now I'm like, if I don't post at least like 6 to 10 videos a day, then I'm like, bro, I'm falling behind. Or like, what am
Yeah,
I doing now? I think that whenever you're starting something brand new, it's like that fear of change.
yeah.
And so because I was living like the same day over and over again for years.
Hmm.
And then just all of a sudden, I just made this radical decision like, okay, I'm going to post on TikTok and make money with it. And so it was definitely a big change for me. But I mean, looking back on it, I wouldn't do anything different. It was definitely the best decision I've made so far.
Did you go all in with it at first, or you're still working your job? Are you
Uh,
still working?
no. So actually, this next Monday is going to be my last day at
Let's
my job.
go, dude. That's hype. Holy shit, that's sick.
But no, when I first started TikTok, I was still working, but I mean that's also one of the good things about TikTok Shop is like it really only takes a few hours a day to make like good money. If you want to make like crazy money, unless you get really lucky, if you want to make crazy money, you definitely have to be putting in like I would say like 4 to 6 hours a day, like a lot of time.
Yeah.
Until you can get really good and you can just post like three super high quality videos a day, then
Yeah.
you're gonna have to put in a lot of hours. But I would much rather put in multiple hours to TikTok shop than like drive to work and have a boss and stuff like that.
So talk about the like how many hours a day were you working when you first started?
Yeah, so with my job, I was working. That's another good thing about my 9 to 5 is I was working with my best friend and his mom was like the owner of the company. And it was a furniture moving company.
Okay,
And so
yeah.
I could really like they were super lenient with my hours. I just told them like, "Hey, I'm trying to work as little as possible right now. Like, I'm just doing something on the side." And so they were super understanding. I was working probably like 3 days a week at the
Okay.
beginning, and then once things started to ramp up with TikTok Shop, I told them like, "Hey, I'm just trying to work 1 day a week." And then
That's
so
nice.
yeah, and then so I was working 1 day, and then I think last weekend or the weekend before that, I told him I was like, "Hey, I think these next 2 weeks are going to be my last two at this job." So.
That's so sick. What would you say? I think a lot of people kind of have the misconception that they can't do it if they work. Like,
Yeah.
would you say even if you were working 8 hours a day, you'd be able to get the
Yeah,
videos in?
yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's definitely I would say it's not easy, but it's simple. Like at the end
Agree.
of the day, you're just posting videos online, and I mean, working with you, you can get like instant feedback, and you can send videos for video review and stuff like that, and you really don't even have to think about product research either because there's just product research done for you. So.
Right. All right. Let's talk a little bit about like your progress, like starting as far as like profit and when you started like actually seeing results.
Yeah, so first month ever with TikTok Shop, I made like 750 in commissions, but I
That's
also
pretty
had
good.
yeah, no, it's not bad. And then I had another 750 in a brand deal. And so I made like 1500 my first month, and which for me at that time, that was like, oh my gosh, like this
I'm
is real.
rich.
Yeah. I
Dude, I
just made
remember I think the first $1,000 in your bank account might be like the richest you ever. Like the first time you like have 1,000, you're like, oh my God, dude, I can buy whatever I want.
it had been so long since I'd had $1,000 in my bank account. I was
Yeah.
broke as a joke. But yeah, first month I made 1500. Second month I made 2.2K. Third month I made 6.1K.
Steady progress.
Yeah, no, very steady. Fourth month I made 11.4K, and
Wow.
then this last month I made 23K.
Damn. Okay. What would you say? Because that, I mean, it doesn't always happen that way. For some people it could be nothing and then all at once crazy. What would you say you did to have the steady? Would you say you were constantly getting better or kind of just like happened like that? Like, what would you say?
I would say just being consistent with like wanting to learn new things.
Agree.
I was very big on not becoming complacent because I could have just made $2,000 a month. And I mean, my expenses are super low because I'm
Yeah.
still home. So like I could have been content with that, but I was
Yeah.
always like hopping on calls with new people, or I was always DMing people in like Discords and stuff like that. Like just trying to learn from new people and looking at viral videos on the daily virals and trying to like dissect what makes a video go viral, or taking hooks from other people, like studying other content and stuff like that. So
Okay, yeah. I want to talk about that a little bit. I don't think people realize that like there's always work you can be doing. Like I talked about this the other day in a video, but like people will just do the bare minimum. They'll post their 3 videos and be like, I'm not getting any results. And there's guys like you who are like, you live and breathe it. Like you're just trying to figure out everything you can. Like there's always more you can be doing. Like you can always be learning and like watching film as if you're an athlete. But people just don't, either they don't know, which then like after you watch this, you should know. It's like I really just don't think they want it bad enough.
yeah, I mean, I think that if you treat it like a side hustle, or if you treat it like it's this little, making silly videos online, then you're going to get those kind of results. But if you
Yeah.
like, I want to make life-changing money posting videos online, like I want this to be my full-time job. I want to be able to do whatever I want, whenever I want. If you treat it like that, like a full-time job, then you're going to get like, really good results. So I think
Yeah.
that's the approach it. I definitely, from the moment that I started, I didn't approach it with like, oh, I'm just going to do this little thing on the side. Like I wanted to completely change everything. And so that's the way that I approached it for sure.
Sick. What would you say now that you've hit, most people want to hit 10K.
Yeah.
You hit 10K, now you hit 20K. Where's your head at now as far as like going forward? Like what's your goal?
That's the thing. I've been meaning to like sit down because I'm big on like writing down my goals. And
Mm.
so I actually wrote down I wrote this back in like February. I wanted to hit my first 10K month by my birthday, which is September 17th.
Oh
And so
shit.
I already hit that. And then I think my another goal I wrote down was I wanted to be hitting consistent 20K months by November of this year.
Wow.
So I already hit that. And so
Time to move the goalpost.
yeah,
Going.
no, I definitely need to like sit down for a while and just like take a few days and just like really think about what I want to do next. But just right off the top of my mind, I think that this year, like if I keep this pace this year, I can make 100K. I think I could do that like in
Oh
total.
yeah.
Yeah, other than that, I would have to sit down and think about it. I definitely the next goal would be 30K,
I was gonna
30K.
say 50.
That's on the way. That's on the way.
Are you still going live a lot or no?
No, no.
Okay.
I think going live is it's really good when you're first starting
Agree.
to just have a way to pretty much get almost guaranteed income. And so that's really why I like live streams because I was making a really good amount of money from live streams when
You
I
pretty
was
much hit a 10K month from live streaming, right?
yeah, it was probably half from lives and half
Okay.
from videos because I had a few viral videos at the same time that I was
Okay.
live. But still, live streaming is definitely a very good way to make money quickly. But the lifestyle of a live streamer compared to the lifestyle of somebody who makes money off of videos is like
Yeah.
night and day. Because
Agree. Of
I'm not gonna lie, it kind of sucks going live. But I mean,
course it does.
you're making money, so
Yeah,
you
it
know
also sucks being broke, so.
you choose your suck. So
Yeah, yeah. You pretty early on, like you started with Affiliate Academy, like you with no experience came in, not like you started making money then went into Affiliate Academy. What would you say to somebody like starting but debating doing it on their own or joining, Affiliate Academy to get help from the beginning?
yeah, so me personally, as I was saying, I've tried a bunch of other like business models and stuff like that. I'm huge on investing into coaching just because I don't see a point like why would I try and figure something out by myself when I could just pay somebody to literally teach me and hold my hand and step by step how to do the thing that I want to learn how to do because it can shortcut your results from it could have taken me a year to make 10K on
Right,
TikTok,
right.
but as I invested in myself, I hit it in 4 months.
It's like you're paying to just like like you said shortcut, like you're paying for speed, like you're paying to just like skip the whole BS and just like win now, you know?
Yeah, it's pay to win. It's pay to
Right.
win.
Right.
Yeah.
Pay to play. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's sick. So 50K the goal? You said 30.
Yeah. I said 30 was the first thing that popped into my head, but yeah, 50K for sure. A 50K month would be nuts.
Bro, you have 5 months. Like there's no reason like one of them couldn't be 50K, you know? Like now that you've been in the game, like it's literally just like one thing can happen and everything can change.
Yeah. Like if you get like one or two viral videos a month, you're pretty much already going to make 10K as long as the
Yeah.
commission.
Which is absurd.
Yeah.
It's so absurd. You
It's
just got to get past the like suck point in the beginning, and then it's like, wow, this is freaking sick.
it sucks in the beginning, but once you get past that, it's crazy, bro. I
Yeah,
think we're still super early too to TikTok
agree.
shop.
Completely agree. And the even not TikTok shop in general, just like short form advertising content, like
Yeah.
to the companies, it makes more sense doing this, like sending Devin a free product. I mean,
Yeah.
you did $165,000 in sales
Yeah.
for these companies for them to send you a free product and give you a tiny little percent to them. Of course they're going to do that. That's like literally the future of advertising. These
Yeah.
commercials are like hundreds of thousands of dollars to get on the TV. No one watches it. Everyone mutes it. They're on their phone.
Yeah.
Or everyone's on TikTok actually watching the videos, actually engaging and actually buying. Like, of course they're going to do that, you know? It's like I mean, we have so much more leverage. We're so much more valuable than we even realize.
And
But
there's
yeah.
really not even a lot of affiliates in general. Like so many people just quit so
Oh
easy.
yeah. No, majority of people who start this, they're not going to last. They're just not built for it, which is fine
But
because
it's good for us.
yeah, more money for us. But yeah, sick. Thanks for hopping on, dude. We'll leave it with one thing you would say to someone just getting started or thinking about getting started. Maybe one thing you wish you knew when you started.
One thing that I wish I knew when I started would probably be other people don't care about you as much as you think they do. For me, I really cared a lot thought about what other people thought about me. And so when you really, really think about it, most people, when they're scrolling online, they can't think about the reel. They can't remember the reel. They just saw five
Yeah.
reels. And so people might find your video or whatever it is, and they're going to see it and they might laugh or they might think, oh, that's cool. And they're going to scroll three more times and completely forget about it the
Yeah.
rest. You really don't matter as much as you think you do in other people's heads. So
Completely agree.
if that's what's stopping you, get over yourself because you can make a lot of money with TikTok Shop. It's
Heck
crazy.
yeah. Mic drop. Well, I think goal's 50K. We'll get back on, do another interview once you hit 50K. Sound good?
Let's do it.